down, tell me exactly what is the biggest threat right now. What do I need to know? What should I have on my radar? And just break it down to us so that laymen can understand, please.
Certainly. So I will say that I think in terms of the immediate threat, so I mean, we could talk on for days about threats now, threats tomorrow, and then threats, down the line. I think the immediate threat right now is to be perfectly honest. It's not so much outside threats. It's I think internally, right? Can we function as a government, an elected government, and as a society to beat whatever the threat is that comes against us? Everybody's worried about ISIS and Islamic fundamentalism and all that. Look, this goes back 1,400 years. We're not going to solve it in the next 4 years. We're not going to solve it in the next 8 years, in the next 12 years. So this is, whether it's Islamic fundamentalism, whether it's the specter of Russia or Chinese aggression and building their military. Look, the bottom line is, and myself, look, I'm a parent. I've got 3 kids. I worry less about those external threats. I mean, they're obviously very worrisome. And I worry, can we function as a society and elect the right people to deal with those threats? Otherwise, I'm going to see my kids, my daughters and son, perhaps wearing a uniform on the same battlefields that I was on, and that's what distresses me. So I think that we really have to start looking at who we're electing and start thinking, asking ourselves, are these individuals that recognize that this isn't just about a 2-year or 4-year election? Can we actually get individuals to get into office that can put together a strategy, 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, 16 years, that people can get behind? These are very complicated issues. So let's get people in there that actually understand that these things are complicated, that we can trust. Because right now, I think the biggest problem, I'm not going to speak for all of America. I can tell you my biggest problem is I don't trust our political leadership, that they actually have the ability to deal with whatever the threat is, right? Whether it's Russia or China or Islamic fundamentalism.